promised, I am back with the KDP upload process. So of course we all jumped into CreateSpace and everyone got it down pat, and I know that the future of CreateSpace was uncertain, but for me, I had already dibbled and dabbled a little in KDP print, so I am knowledgeable on the platform. But of course, I cannot teach you one thing and then leave you hanging. So I'm here to kind of go ahead and do a overview of how you can easily transition from CreateSpace and learn how to upload on Amazon KDP as a pro. So the first thing I want to show you is how you can create a JPG cover using these dimensions, and they will basically be it'll be the best for you right now. So starting out, it's going to be 457.2 millimeter times 304.8 milliliter. So these are the dimensions you need to put into Canva, and I always use the little line just to make sure that I have centered my design and I'm giving good space over here. So make sure you copy this number down, write it down someplace, and this is for the 6x9 journal. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I'm going to go ahead and lighten up my line because I normally use the same template. Then I'm going to go ahead and name it. I did here, and I'm going to download this as a JPG. So using this, it will basically help you to use the KDP cover creator. And when we get to that process, I can show you guys, and it'll be so much easier than what you probably have already tried to do. So I saved that. Now we're going to go ahead over to KDP. If you type in KDP to your browser, it should come up as Kindle Direct Publishing. So this is the dashboard here. At the top, you'll see the bookshelf. This is where all your books will be. Reports, it'll just show you your monthly reports, and you can play around with that. You can do last month, current month, day of, historical, etc. You can apply your own custom range and date that you want to see your payments. Also on KDP, they pay 60 days out and not 30 days like CreateSpace. So here it's just a community, questions, it's like a forum. KDP Select is something that you really don't have to worry about with Paperbook, but if you are an author that wants to create a novel, then that's something that you would look into. So now here, where you create the title, don't worry about the ebook. If you are creating a paperback, something that needs to go with the ebook, you can do it all under that same title. So we are going to create a paperback, and the process is basically the same, it's just set up different. So I'm going to go ahead and log in. Alright, so here I'm going to put my book title, it's Living My Best Life, and I'm just going to write journal because they are very strict when it comes to pumping keywords into your subtitle. So now that you have 7 slots for keywords, I suggest that you load up those slots for keywords. So just to help you out. Also, when you get to the author name, you have to do first name and last name. So you have to do first name and last name. So I'm just going to make this, call it Best Life Journals. I have tried to put it all in the first one and it would not accept it without putting a last name. So just make sure you put a first name and a last name. This will just be a quick description. This journal is for anyone and everyone living their best life. 6x9, 120 pages, matte cover. What else? Easy to carry. Paperback. Remember, your description depends on who and what you want to attract. This is for tutorial purposes only. When it gets to publishing rights, you make sure you put that you own the copyright. So keywords: living my best life. Oh, excuse me. Living my best life. Manifestation. Manifest. Journey. Prayer notebook. I'm just making up as I go. Living diary. Write in for woman. Men journaling. Midlife crisis. Okay. So now you have your 7 keywords. Here it tells you a little description of how to help do keywords, and then they have the keyword rule. Always check that out to make sure you're not doing anything that's illegal. We get to choose 2 categories, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do non-classifiable, and when it comes to the other one, I'm gonna go to nonfiction, and let's see, I'm gonna do self-help, and I'm gonna do affirmations. So make sure you always research what category your journal should be in. Again, I just go through this stuff as a tutorial. Make sure that you are doing your due diligence. This book does not contain adult content, so I'm going to click no, then move on to the next step. So fairly easy. The page is more updated than what you have seen on CS. The only part that I have seen that takes along is when you upload your files, and of course you have to wait on the print previewer. So of course you get to assign the free KDP ISBN, same as what you did on Create Space. And then we're gonna go ahead and go down. You do not have to put a publication date, that's up to you. I'm gonna stick with the black and white interior on the cream page. 6x9 is already highlighted. They do have different trim size that you can choose from, and you can do custom. So again, I always tell y'all, if y'all want a different interior, leave it in the comment section below and I can create one more. So it would be whatever size that gets the most votes or asked for. So here we are going to do a bleed. I did need to make a new KDP download, so the new download for KDP only will be in the description box. So you have the Create Space one, but I had to create a totally new one so that you can go through this process without any errors. So you're gonna hit bleed, and then you're gonna choose whatever type of paperback cover you want. I'm gonna stick with matte. So now I'm gonna go ahead and upload my interior. Yes, it says manuscript because it basically used to be solely we would only be publishing fiction, novels, self-help books, etc. But you know, us smart folks found a way around that. So even though our interior is not called a manuscript, it's still an interior, and you will be uploading the new interior that I leave in the description bar. I always get that question, where's the interior? In the description bar. I already told y'all. Y'all don't listen. And then also in the tutorials, I get a lot of questions that are answered. So make sure you're watching the entire series before prematurely asking questions, because most likely I've answered the question if you follow through and look at the entire thing. It does take a lot of time to sit here and, you know, talk through, plan these tutorials. So if you don't look through the whole thing the first time and prematurely ask questions, then you won't be more than likely to finish the series. So here I chose the cover creator. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit continue. Also, you can always leave donations, and my Cash App is #Cinquanta, CINQUANTA, and my PayPal is designsbysmiley@gmail.com. So I'm going to go ahead, and it asks me where I want to get my image from for my cover. Well, we created that on Canva, so I'm going to go ahead and go to from my computer, and I'm going to upload that cover that I downloaded in JPG format. Let's see, where is it? Living my best life, ain't going back and forth. Living my best life. Smile, bitch. Smile, bitch. Oh! Okay, I just had to have a little break. So these are the covers that will come up. So I'm just gonna click through. Yeah, it's totally different. So of course this is the best choice here. This is the one we're gonna choose. It doesn't have a name. We're just gonna choose the second one on the top shelf, and that's it. Alright, so once you choose that one, you'll see that you have that overlapping, but you're just going to click on it and it's going to kind of disappear, or you just have to delete it. So once I did it, it deleted itself, and then another time I had to delete it myself. So I don't know what makes it just delete by itself, and I've yet to figure that out. So if you have to, just go ahead and delete it like that. We're gonna click on that, and that's gonna disappear. Click on that, and then we're gonna go down here to choose layout. So we're gonna hit choose layout. We're gonna scroll all the way to the end. So there are two layouts here at the end that have nothing but the barcode at the bottom. So that's what we want, because we don't want an author picture on the back. So we just want where it has the barcode, and that's it. So we're going to choose that one, and then we're going to realize, okay, bam, the back of our cover is back to normal. And we're going to look here and make sure it's centered to our liking. And if not, you know, you can click on it. So I'm going to click on it. And I'm going to move it just a little bit. So this is why I like the JPG, because you can kind of maneuver this just a little bit and get what you need. So we've done that, and now we're going to go ahead and hit preview. So like when you double click on it, you can stretch it out some. Just whatever you need to make sure that your, you know, title is centered, or it looks the best that you want it to look. So as we wait for that to update, I just want to say congratulations to everyone who has done their journal so far. I'm so proud of you for just, you know, jumping in there and doing what you need to do. So here's the journal. I'm going to go ahead and hit save and submit. And then we are going to move to the next step. Not stop, but step. And the next step is going to be a little long. I think this is the print preview. So as you come back to the second page, we have done our interior, we have uploaded our interior, did our cover creator. Now you have to go to the launch previewer before you can either do anything, and you have to approve it from that screen before you can publish your book. So this will take a little while, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed this up until it's finished. So we are getting to the best parts. It is almost done, and then you'll be able to go ahead and preview what you have created. It's always the best part, you know, seeing it in action. And I know this is new for a lot of you guys, but the thrill of it all, for me, it never gets old. It never gets old seeing something I've worked so hard for come to life in my hands. And it's a feeling that, you know, most people don't get to feel. But even if it's a journal and it didn't take you long to create, it's still something, you know, special, a new start to a way that you can create extra or residual income for your family, or something that your kids can do to, you know, start a savings account. If they can, you know, get a candy stand at the school and sell some candy, they can do the same thing at the PTO meeting and sell journals with the school's name on it. I mean, come on, we gotta think bigger here. You can create journals for your women's group at church. If you have a book club, just think about anything for your business. You can use them as, you know, giveaway prizes. It just depends, but the possibilities are endless. So I urge you, if you are really serious about, you know, digging really deep into something, whether it be journals, writing a book, creating a t-shirt line, or just starting a business from a hobby that you are passionate about, go ahead and schedule your one-on-one with me. And I'm just tell you this, my mind is different. I think beyond what others, you know, see. I call myself the human Google. There's nothing like I think about stuff all the time, and a lot of things that I write down and I don't act on it right away, and then I see somebody else do it, I'm like, dang. But I truly believe that I can help you dig deep into that passion that you have burning inside of you and help you monetize it times 10 beyond anything that you even thought that could exist for you. So take it from, I have, trust and believe, I got plenty of testimonials, but we will just, you know, I'll just keep giving what I can until it no longer serves me. When giving no longer serves me, then that's it. I don't know, you know, what else to do from there but focus on myself. And we are in the final stages. I would say that took about 5 minutes or so. So if you always want to open up more tabs and work simultaneously on more than one book, I would do that. So here it will tell you if anything is wrong. It says it didn't find anything wrong. No issues here, but if it did, you would get a error message. And always double check your journal title and the title that you entered, because those are things that will make it be pushed back or kicked back. So here is the interior. There we go, and you can go ahead and approve it. You have a few more steps, and that is it. You are done. So now we're gonna get to the good part. All right. Well, okay, there we go. The struggle. So when it hits, okay, so what, right here it tells you the printing costs of how much it would be per book. Again, gives you a rundown of what you have created, and then you're going to hit save and continue. And then we have one last page. Set your pricing and hit publish. So you want all territories, Jesus. And I'm gonna do this one at $6.99. Again, pricing is always up to you. I'm not the price master. I price based on page count, design, and many other factors. So that is totally up to you. So you can do expanded distribution, which is like libraries and academic institutions, same way we did expanded on Create Space. So it says it can take up to 72 hours for your book to show, but until then it will be an in review process. If they kick it back for whatever reason, it'll go back to in draft, and they'll send you an email and let you know why. If it's approved and it goes live, they will send you they listen, I've known them to send those live emails a little too late, so I would just check back in 24 hours, and if it says live, your book is live. So here you can request a proof copy. Note that a proof copy will come with a sticker requested that says not for resale. And if you are intending to just use that for yourself, then that's fine. But if you wanted to order a proof copy and thinking you were going to give it to somebody, that's a no-no. You will want to go through and do a author copy, and that will be on your dashboard once your book is live. There'll be like 3 little button toggles on the end, and you just click it. Anything that you order, author proofs or proof copies, will go through your Amazon cart. So then you hit publish, and you are ready to rock. Remember, again, I will leave the new interior, the new 120 page interior, in the description box of this video, because you will need that. Don't go try to use the Create Space one on KDP. It ain't gonna work. So now it's showing that the book is in review, and this just kind of shows and tell you what to expect. But I already told you. And then again, it will be in the in review process. So once the book is live, this is the 3 little dots that I'm talking about right here. You could click that and order your author copies from there. And that's about it. So hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Good luck on KDP, and if you have any questions, remember to leave it below. Again, my name is Cinquanta Cox-Smith, and you can find me on Facebook there. You can find me on Instagram, Cinquanta Cox-Smith. You can find me on Twitter under Smiley Quanta. Is it Smiley Quanta _? Of course, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment on my YouTube video, and share this with somebody who needs to make some coins. Okay? Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.